It's the Rich Hard Podcast. We back again. It's the host Munchie B, and today we got a guest, and she wearing many hats, and we go run through them hats, and we got Devo in the building, another guest from the city, and this the first guest. She used to rock the mic, but the first guest from the city that ain't a rapper. She just entrepreneur wearing all the hats. Oh, what's the deal?
Yes, sir. What's happening?
Oh, nothing much. Well, we on this very channel we got a show called Straight Politicking with me, Spotter Loc, Alex Alonso, and we was talking about financial literacy, right? And I was saying that really need to be taught in high school, and that they don't teach that. You know what I mean? You got to go get a higher learning or whatever, and I think that that's important. So me knowing y'all get down, you dibble and dabble in everything, knowing the walk of life you came from. I want you to tell everybody where you from, so we can start there, and then you gonna let everybody know how you even became interested in getting the knowledge you got. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. Well, I'm Devo, and I am from the infamous Inglewood, California. You know, uh,
What part of Inglewood you
I knew
from?
you was going there.
Yeah, what
I
part?
knew you was gonna go there. I'm from Inglewood. I'm from the bottoms.
Okay.
You know, I'm from the Inglewood, from the bottoms, right up. Crenshaw Century. Back
Hey, no,
down there.
look, I think it's important to say that, right? Because they got this thing, which I don't agree with. They be like, because everybody know how Nipsey went out. They be like, he shouldn't have had a store in his hood, which I disagree, because I don't think that's the reason for his demise. But I think that's dope that he had it right there, because people know it's in reach. Like, you know what I'm saying? He used to hang and bang over here, but look, now he got a business over here. You know what I'm saying? So when people say where they from, people from that community, they know that it's possible for them to do it too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So she from the Inglewood Bottoms, and go ahead, carry on.
Yeah, so just to we can go right into what you said as far as the financial literacy and how you feel like that it should be, taught in school, and that's why a lot of people get the lessons about financial literacy if they obtain them later on in life. Um, I agree with that, the higher education part, but for most entrepreneurs, a lot of the ones that's successful and millionaires and billionaires, they either dropped out of college or not college graduates, or a lot of them, like some of my mentors, didn't finish high school. So it's more of like the drive in my book, The Unorthodox Entrepreneur.
And that's the name of your book.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Unorthodox Entrepreneur.
Okay.
I state in there that everything is a business. If it's your mindset first, it's your mindset, and then inserting yourself around people, like-minded people who either doing what you want to do or going in that direction. But the financial literacy part, it's important, but you can gain that through all kind of avenues, especially in this day and age with what some people call it, the YouTube University.
They make it easier than what it
you
was.
it's right all at your fingertips. So
Right.
it's really a lot easier than when we was coming up and not really having so many people that's in business other than people on the block. But shit, most people that come from that era that transformed into businesses, 'cause there's a lot of them, they really just put that drive and that hustle and what they knew as far as that to create their business. Like for me, I would say my first thing was shit, making money in the hood, for real.
Right.
But it's just that drive of wanting more. Like then it was a 99-cent store. Then it was a after hours club, a nightclub. Then it was, even go back to that. Motherfucker had the candy store in the hood,
Even before the two you just named.
Yeah, even before
Right,
that,
right,
that's
right,
like
right. You
back
go,
back
yeah,
when you
right,
wasn't even fathoming having an office or a business.
right.
Motherfucker had on a dime. I had a candy store, Red Bulls, cigarettes, whatever. Um, but I just feel like it's attainable. Anybody, and especially in this day and age, can run a business and be an entrepreneur. And personally, I feel like motherfucker like we can cuss on here, right?
Yeah, we try
Yeah.
to minimize it, but it's gonna get.
Okay, I'm
We,
doing.
we edit it though.
It's
Go,
cool.
yeah.
But I feel like a person like right now in this, if they doing like crime, especially bullshit shit, like it's kind of lame to me because there's so much money to be made in so many different arenas. Like people making money in their bedroom, sitting in bed making money at their fingertips. Even like the people with the food trucks, the food carts. There's so many ways to get money to do that bullshit, anything illegal to get money.
Hey, that's crazy because I'm supposed to interview Monty and Spank from Trap Kitchen, right? And that's crazy. It wouldn't be considered cool at one point for a dude to make some money cooking. You know what I mean? Now everybody got trucks. Spank, he got a cookbook. You know what I mean? So it's a gang of lanes where you could get some bread where you ain't gotta go lay nothing down or sell no dope. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
And then the internet making everything better. You probably don't even need a major label now if you into music, and you can just go viral. That's so okay. Now, but with the book, how long the book been out?
So I think it was released in last year. June. It's been out about a year now, almost coming on a year.
And
I had my signing about June of last year.
and what the book entail? Like what they unloading in the book?
So basically, the unorthodox entrepreneur, which I coined, and because, like you said, I wear many hats. Don't think like I started, even being an author. I mean, I always wrote because rapping and all that shit. But to get to that, but I didn't think I would own a trucking company. I never thought about owning tax services, having 5 offices throughout L.A., Moreno Valley, whatever. I never thought I had residential facilities. I can keep going because it's like
What? Keep going then. Talk your shit. Don't swallow your spit. For real.
I'm not really, I do have like multiple ventures, but the book basically explained it that because I just got the mindset. It's all about the mindset. I treat like everything as a business. Like if it's not really where I see I can, and I'm good with my hands. Like I like to grow shit. I like to build stuff. So if I can't level it up, then I'm not really trying to do it. But the book is basically saying the unorthodox entrepreneur is like, okay, in a nutshell, I read Rich Dad Poor Dad.
I heard about Rich Dad Poor Dad.
My business partner, my little bro, actually sent me and paid for me to go through Tony Robbins when we first opened our business. So I've been under different tutelage. We went to Tom Ferriss. We went to all these gurus, right? And when I'm reading their books, the shit is so thick. And then the information in the book is basically like, if you need a dictionary, some people gonna need a dictionary to filter through like the real stuff in there. So I'm like, damn, and it'll deter people because a person could really have that drive and really be like, have everything it takes to start a business, to run a business as far as they drive and they hustle and everything. But if they'll get discouraged reading that shit and they just be like, whatever. So I wanted to cut through the fluff, and it's just basically discussing the mindset, tools, and different things that you can use to become an entrepreneur because everybody don't have like the same
Drive.
the same drive or the same people in their life to level them up. Like, a parents that's gonna fund get them money or family or whatever. So the blueprint might say for Tom Ferriss, do this, that, and the other. Well, most of those people, a lot of those people, they had an uncle or a mom or a dad that invested in them.
So other than the literature you refer to, you got a mentor, somebody you could look to if you had questions about stuff you don't know.
Okay, so yeah, that's in the book too. So the crazy part, I have a few mentors. My main mentor is Richard Branson. I've never met him, but I've read everything on him from his beginning to where he is now. You know, and he's dyslexic. He's dyslexic. Came from a poor family. He didn't have the tools or whatever, and he, took a certain amount of money, and then he started, what is it called? A thing where they used to put the records, the music out through. Nah, it's
No.
CD Baby.
Okay.
So they started doing that. But yeah, Virgin. But that's how he leveled up. He started where he could with the money, because him and his moms was piss poor, you know. But like this dude, like he's dyslexic, he's poor, he didn't have anything. He had to use the tools that whatever he had is basically, you got to start somewhere. Start with what you got, and no excuses, to just level up on wherever your level is. You can level up. So basically, the book is basically saying that too. Like, you got to utilize what you have. Like, that was my mentor. I didn't know him, but I just studied and looked at what he did, and his story inspired me. But I have other mentors. Like, I don't have a mentor, like a physical mentor like that. No, I haven't. I like to have one because I'm trying to level up again, or every day or every year I'm trying to level up. But
Shit, well, I could say my mentor, Robert Greene, then, cause I was reading 48 Laws of Power when I was in camp, and I stayed resorting to that book. Like, you can't read it, you got to study that book. You don't read it like a page turner. You know what I'm saying? I stayed off that. I stayed off that 48 Laws of Power. All right, so what about when it comes to real estate? You dabbled and dabbled with that?
of course. So real estate, for me personally, you got to have a knack and a love for it, because I studied it. It's not I don't feel I have not I have what it takes. I have the patience to be an agent. So, but back in the day, when I was getting bread and another light, I did invest in some properties, and I didn't. I kind of was um, just trying to figure it out. Because, like I said, I didn't have a mentor. So I invested in some properties, it rented out to family and friends and shit. They wasn't paying the mortgage. Fuck my credit up.
Is that in your
Mess my
book?
credit
Hold
up.
on, is that in your book? Cause doing business like that, written to family members and friends, how that could be. You would like to do it, but it could be a detriment.
And it is a lot of times, but then you do have, certain within your fold. I mean, you hope. I've been blessed to have a couple people, in which of what I call, and it's in the book, my power circle, that I can do that with.
Right.
That, shit, they help me, I help them, and with like the phone call, them legitimate phone calls, when you can go, when you can do solid favors, or you can do good business with your family or friends. But like I was saying with the real estate part, so that didn't happen. I had to go and go through some growing pains and do foreclosed upon. So circle back around after having my certain business established. Then my goal was to have like 10 doors. So, but
Let me ask you a question. So I know everybody in the world know what's going on with the boy Diddy, right? Now, he, he in a heap of trouble. So he got a mansion that he's trying to sell. He bought for 39 million, but he's trying to, and it's in a I don't know if Beverly Crest or Beverly Hills. That's the general area, and he's trying to sell it for 61 million, right after buying it for 39 million. If you was in a position, or even if you was interested in that property, how much would you offer? If not the going rate he trying to get it for?
well, I would have my agent, check the comps or whatever in the area for that property. And me, I wouldn't say like I could want to buy it, it, but I learned long time ago I don't buy with passion. Like it's always my bottom line if it's a good deal, and then if it's in an area where that the equity is gonna build. I shop another way for my properties, but somebody with the money might be like, oh, this house is Diddy house or whatever, this big beautiful property. But I'm gonna check all the facts. I'm gonna get with the agents that I know to make sure that this deal is good. But shit, like right now, no, I wouldn't buy it because from what I feel and understand through the people I deal with in real estate, the market's gonna shift soon. So that motherfucker might be, it might be worth 39 or whatever, 39 million, whatever you saying. He want what, 60?
61?
Yeah. So, in some months from now, when the market shift, it might be worth 20. You don't know. So I wouldn't.
Okay, somebody offered 30 million, right? So he probably thinking how you thinking, what you just said. So yeah, that's what it was. It was 30, right, Alex?
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody offered 30. Okay, now Spider, his theory is, now tell me if this correct to you. He said the house has been niggified, right? So he feel since all this he going through, you know what I mean? It may or may not be some freak offs in there that devalued the house. Do you think that take any?
Personally, I don't know about that because, I mean, it could have been niggified, but okay. So if you or I go and purchase the house, it's still gonna be considered niggified. Or what if Taylor Swift purchased that shit?
But we not famous
No, but I'm saying another black person.
Oh.
But what if Taylor Swift go and purchase it? What happens then?
I guess what
Taylor Swift would never buy it.
that's what he's saying. He's saying and then he gave another example. He said that's why it was hard for 50 to sell the mansion that he got from Tyson. You know what I mean? Because it was quote unquote nigga. I don't agree with it.
I don't. You know what? I don't look at it as that because it's just like if you go get a dilapidated property and you rehab it and you make it a whole nother beautiful property. You know how many buyers around the world that's out here? Of course, if they look it up or whatever, but that house is still gonna be, which I'm sure I haven't even really saw a beautiful house. Once somebody buys it, obtains it, whether they're gonna live in there or they're gonna just do whatever update. I don't know if it needs any updates and resell it and put it back on the market, but you can you can't put no value on stuff like that because it may sell for more, or it might somebody might value that. Regardless, somebody might not give a shit if Puffy was in there or what was going on in there. Depends on the buyer.
Yeah, I wasn't messing with that theory that was niggified though.
Yeah, I mean
that's different from when you got a report when somebody died in there or something. That's a different, like, that's what they got to do, right?
Even if people die in a house, like somebody buys it after, right?
I would.
But,
like the price is right, like the show say. I purchase it.
And I'm sure it's on a nice piece of land. I mean, it's not gonna the beat gonna go on. The world gonna keep moving. Like this Puffy shit gonna be over, and people are gonna do what they gonna. Who was that? Jeffrey Dahmer house. You said that was yeah. So they leveled it because whatever went that's on there, but now it's just a parking lot. But it's gonna
Oh, so you saying somebody bought that anyway and just made it into what they wanted to make it into?
Yeah, it's still land. It's still property. I mean, like one of my goals is to buy Marvin Gaye's house over there off of Adams or wherever.
Is that the house where his dad killed him in?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's one of my big. I'm on that house.
Oh, hold on. Where the house is at? You said Adams?
Yeah, the Gramercy house. The Gramercy house.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm surprised Alex ain't never talked about the house. Right?
I look every so often. I'll have my agent go, hey, let's see what's going on with that house. But the dude that bought it, he ain't put it on the market in some years. So it's this white man. And I was just going by there like, I'm gonna get that house.
Oh man, you could turn that. Well, I'm about to say turn that to a straight Marvin Gaye museum. But you gotta have all the little what you want to call artifacts type shit.
Yeah, and I don't know how many people just Marvin Gaye.
No, Marvin
fans
Gaye a
like
legend
me.
though.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't. I've been drinking. I can't think of his songs right off the bat because I ain't that age group. But what Marvin Gaye, he a legend though.
sexual healing.
Yeah. I mean, y'all got it. You feel me? Everything. Hey, no. Turn that to Marvin Gaye after hours. Room to room. Hey, no. Okay. Let me see. Next hack. Okay, so I know you have an artist also.
I do. I have a couple artists.
Oh, first of all, I was told that you rapped back in the days also.
Who told you? You ain't gonna even get
No,
it.
I got an inside source.
Man,
Insider. Hey, but so
yeah. My
you
old manager right here,
shout him out.
Inglewood Muggs.
Oh yeah, he
He
legendary.
ruined my rap career though.
He ruined it.
Oh man, it still ruined my career, man.
Squabble up.
That's basically how he that's how he ruined my shit.
What?
My career.
What? He came in the meeting and beat some shit up.
Because back in the day when we rapping and he was, he's changed a lot for the better.
He's reformed.
But yeah, but we used to go through shows. He used to give me shows all throughout Hollywood and everything, right? So I think we was at some show with the that baseball playing for. I think the one that socked Holly Berry in the ear.
Who did that?
Whoever she was with, that dude. I don't remember his name.
All right, the viewers they gonna figure out.
Baseball player.
Yep.
But anyway, so we at the thing, and I'm supposed to go on stage, right? And so that's how they play the little music before you go on, whatever. People party. So I guess some dude next to him, he crip walking.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy flashes in the place. And I'm looking like, I ain't gonna go all into it, but
Right.
like, man, dude that next to me, man, over there, I'm like, man, it's just like, I'm like, dude, I'm rapping. I mean, you my manager. You can't be in here acting like this. You feel me?
Did you get a chance to take the stage?
Did I take the stage that night? I did, but some people had to leave. They left.
Some people had to leave.
Yeah, the people that was doing their dance.
Okay.
They had to leave, but like that's part of the audience. like you ain't clear the house out, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah. But
Okay. So the big homie wasn't playing no games. Management, he's wearing two hats too. You feel me? Management in the street hat. You feel me?
Yeah, that
Hats to
shit
the
was
front and the
crazy.
back.
Yeah.
They did. All right, and now you fast forward, you pushing the artist.
sure.
Shout him out.
Sneaky Boy T.
And he from where?
He from Denver, Colorado.
Yep. I done been out.
I
I love Denver. I've been out there like 2-3 times.
Yeah.
That shit just like out here. I wouldn't have never guessed.
Yeah. That's my young homie from Denver, Colorado.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the latest song he got? So everybody go check it out. Like his last video or single he didn't
Well,
drop.
no, I think the last one we dropped was What's Up. He ain't dropped right now. We working on some other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But if you go to YouTube and Sneaky Boy T, his stuff will come up. But because right now he got some stuff going on with his like little federal and state parole and shit. So
Oh yeah, that always.
you know how that go.
Right.
Hence dealing with a rapper, like that shit. But we gonna get it together. But I also got my alternative rock group, Tears Later,
What?
Old and Miguel. Yeah, they've been performing. They did a show in Torrance last week. Another show before that in Hollywood. We got some other stuff coming up, and they doing real well. It's just like it sounds. Tears Later. You can follow them on TikTok. They going up. They really going up.
Oh no, that's what's honey.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, you dabbling in the other genres. That's hard.
Yeah, they dope. I mean, music is music.
Uh huh.
I mess with all genres. I'm a
I
connoisseur
mean,
of
I mean,
music.
yeah,
So.
you a hustler though. You gonna have to
Yeah.
if you were into catching a bag, and it's a bag with the country lane.
Yeah. That's something I ain't never really got into. That's the only genre I really haven't. Like, I don't really listen to it.
What about pop?
I listen to pop.
Yeah, cause I had a female send me something to hop on that was the little pop sound, and I slid on that. I'm like, okay, I could do anything.
Yeah. Right now, it all kind of intertwines. You know what I mean?
Hey, cause you notice a lot of this R&B is kind of like it ain't the '90s feel. It's poppy, the R&B. Like it ain't really. It got the soul and like the real R&B sound that I'm used to.
Yeah. I think it's not R&B soul anymore. It's R&B. I don't. The soul is not really that part of it. I don't think the soul is there.
If you could dance from this part of the stage to that part of the stage to your R&B song, it ain't quite R&B, right? Cause I don't think you could move like that to like a '90s R&B song. You know what I'm saying? Like Chris Brown be all through the stage.
Yeah.
He got cardio. He got wind because he be up there for like an hour and some change doing this shit. So like,
Yeah. He got some other kind of energy.
yeah. No, but I like the R&B from the '90s more so. But I hope they get back to it. You need to get your R&B a little female or a little heartthrob, little. You know what I'm saying, that the females be on.
I would love that, a male.
Right.
But it's I don't know if that will work today right now.
Why not?
I just don't know. I don't think nobody's really. They kind of gonna have to be like a singer and a rapper, cause like nowadays the rappers, shit. I could grab some certain R&B. I could grab certain rap artists, and they could be considered R&B because they really, to my ears, they singing. They're not rapping. They're singing, not rapping.
Okay, so Kaylin, for real. Well, you consider what?
He like he rap. He's in the rap category, right? But he could
I
be.
think he consider himself a singer.
Oh, he a singer.
But
Okay,
I think
I could
like
go
but
for
like
that. I could go
with the
for him as a
cadences, I
singer.
think it might go rap like because it's more upbeat. So that's
And
why I
I
asked you.
consider fucking. I'm sorry. I consider rap. I don't like if you singing a little bit and you harmonizing and doing all that, and it's not really rap to me.
Okay.
That's just me.
Nelly. So Nelly, what? Down, down, baby. So what you say to that?
He had that, but Nelly used to be rapping though. He had some little shit in there where he had some verses, but he was mostly rapping. I'm talking about now. Some of these artists, they're just these rappers. They singing. But I mean,
I agree.
I mean, it's cool.
It's
But
good.
I mean, it's cool. It's just like, but if I want to hear some rap, I want to hear rapping and talking that talk about something. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Hey, no, yeah, man, we need one of these young R&B dudes. You know what I'm saying? To come with something.
I think RJ got a new album out and he on some love shit, and that's like my favorite LA rapper. So that's that's my boy. That's my guy. But he
RJ is slept on. RJ, I feel should be way further than what he is right now. RJ is slept on. He got the hardest LA Leakers freestyle. Like, I rock RJ.
definitely dope.
Yeah. Shout out RJ. He dope. Him and Problem. I think Problem hard too, but I think Problem just be writing and shit.
He what?
He just be writing. Problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he just be writing and shit. So who else you rock with outside of RJ? Who coming in second place? You say your favorite LA artist?
That's my favorite LA artist.
Who number two with your favorite LA artist?
Number 2,
Newer though. We ain't talking about like the older group.
Newer.
Yeah, no school like RJ and them era, maybe JM and them holding down. You know what I'm saying?
Newer.
Or he just solidifying that spot
Yeah, for pretty much.
for right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Now, I wonder what R&B thug shit you talking about.
Like, cause he say, should I mean, I just, and I can identify. He be rapping about different aspects. So
Hey, Yeah, I was just off that Mozzie and Kaylin. They got a project together, and I can't remember the name, but shit, I'll plug it in later. Mozzie and Kaylin got a cold little, cause I'm an R&B thug, so you know what I'm saying. Nigga, they did that though. I want to hear RJ blend with somebody, probably Eric Bellinger or something like. If he could do a project with somebody like that, that'd be dope.
Yeah, Eric Bellinger.
Where I come from, yeah, no, that's the song I like. Where I come from. Where I come from, cause I think is where I come from. That's when he name dropped my boy Slim 400 in here. Yeah, hell yeah. Nah, but what else you got? What else you got going? I know you got some new shit going, cause you got probably a hat I ain't even mentioned yet.
Nah, well, I'm jumping on the wave, man. I'm trying to get like you, Munchie B, and get my podcast thing going, man.
And the podcast is named the same as the book.
Yes, Unorthodox Entrepreneur, Triple MC.
And then the title speaks for itself, but you could give more intel and like what all you covering within Unorthodox Entrepreneur.
So it's Triple MC, which is, you know what a Triple MC is, right?
Nah, but you could tell me.
Nah, I need you to get back with me and tell me what it is.
That's my own work.
Yeah, that's your work.
Oh, all right.
But you know what I'm saying? You know,
No. I'm gonna do my due
rap,
diligence.
right? You fuck with rap, so you should know what the Triple MC is. But anyway, it's money, motivation, and mindset for the culture. So that's the Triple MC. But back in the day, it meant something else to me. So anyway, so that's pretty much what we gonna be touching on. We gonna be touching on like money, which is finance, like what I'm here for, financial literacy. You know, to try to help give some jewels, some nuggets to help people level up, and and pretty much to instill in the culture, because the book is really toward the culture. Because what I did with the book, and it was tested and proven, because I gave it before I published it to 18-year-olds, 17-year-olds that I knew would read, because it's a quick read. But I gave it to them, and they vibe with it, oh, this is they understood it, they got it. And then I gave it to people that I know that are in business, but they're not like avid readers, and they got a lot out of it.
Okay, so you know how like you got the Bible, and they don't be understanding all them they terms, but you got a study Bible that could put it in like layman's terms, and they have better understanding. Would you say your book is like that? Because I heard you say earlier it be these books and it got these big old words, and then you get discouraged just like by the first couple of pages. Like, I don't know what they talking about. So would you say your book is in words where they could better understand?
Definitely.
Right.
Definitely. And it's all like right to the point, because I've seen it in real time where that people who maybe not even, I talk about it, like may not have had the money, but they had a drive, the time, and all the other elements to be an entrepreneur, but that maybe that financial part that they were lacking. So it kind of like tell them like to help them think outside the box. And that's like one of my little out the box. That's the quote, because you think outside the box. Okay, how can I get the money to do this? Whatever the first step is, or whatever has to be done. So,
okay, I think somebody that we know in comment, they get a lot of game from you, and I think what you talking about is something that she sprinkled down to me about the visionary and the integrator. Is that what it is?
Oh yeah, that's from a book, Rocket Fuel.
Okay.
That's from Rocket Fuel, and it's actually a quick read as well, but it's a good book, man, because it kind of tells you like we got this thing. Now I'm just say a lot of people have a thing where they feel we can't work together, or they don't want to work with nobody. And I used to be guilty of this too, thinking I had to do everything for myself. I had to do it myself, because if I didn't do it myself, I felt like it wasn't going to get done right or whatever. But once I learned to relinquish and delegate, and it might take time, because you're going to run into a lot of sucker shit or people who not really, they talk they talk the talk, but they ain't really ready. Like, it be lip service. You gonna run into a lot, but you gotta keep chipping away because you're gonna find that person, So you have the visionary. It's people like that. They see it. They can see it. They can give you the whole blueprint and everything, but they are not like executors.
Right.
So you had the visionary, and then so they kind of like merged together. When she told you about that, what did you think about that? What light did you see that in, the integrator and the visionary? Because I find myself, my partner and I, and even people like my bro that I do shit with, if I know he fit better in a certain role, like the team gonna wear many hats. One day I might be an integrator. Next day I might be a visionary. But for the most part, I'm a visionary, but I'm an integrator because I like to get shit done. I'm tenacious when it comes to that. And that's been probably a curse because I don't know how to start nothing and don't finish it. So I used to carry on tasks, keep chipping away at it, going away at it because I got to get it done, or I have to see whatever.
That don't sound like no curse to me.
No, because a lot of times it would be shit that just wasn't going to work. I'm trying to fit the square in the circle.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And because I'm like, no, I'm going to feel unaccomplished, I'm going to just keep chipping away when look, this shit ain't working. Let's go back to square one or jump off this ship and do something else.
No, when she had told me about that concept, I thought about 3 people that I know as integrators, and then I thought about myself like I'm the visionary type. You know what I'm saying? And now you just taught me like you need a team to make things go. You know what I'm saying? Just like everything ain't a one man band, so you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Even though you might just want to be an integrator and a visionary and just tackle all the tasks, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Include other people to make, you know what I'm saying, teamwork make the dream work type thing. But I think I'm a visionary as far as I think when I heard how she delivered it to me.
Yeah, and you're right about that. It do take a team. I always feel like if you want to go like fast, go by yourself. But if you want to go far and be deep rooted, grounded, get you a team. Because you're only as strong as your foundation is deep. If you understand what I'm saying.
Overstood. And tell me this. Get it from tell the people how important is relationships. I know relationships could get you in doors money can't sometimes. So how important is it building and having good relationships?
Man, all the time. It's so important. It's more important than money. You know what I mean? But a lot of people don't get that. And I mean, I'm sure we've all experienced it because I've done things with people and there was money involved. And I use this for my G-mom. She used to call them crumb snatchers. I call them crumb snatchers because as soon as the little crumbs, kibbles come, they trying to grab what they can, and then they got any reason why we can't go further. You know what I mean? But usually, my experience has been great because God was just showing me that they wasn't supposed to go along for the ride. I'm glad they took them little kibbles and got on. Right. You know what I mean? Because that showed me, and the relationship aspect, it's big. You gotta have a relationship in your team. And like I said, I don't even mean to keep bringing my brother into this, but this is like my everyday motherfucker. I mean, my everyday person, and he like, I'm gonna just use this. So I out of residential facility, right? For the development of disabled. So it was, I couldn't come. And, I had staff, staff gonna call in, so I couldn't staff the house. So I was able to call bro, and he went and took the fingerprints, got certified, got everything that was needed. So, and this, he ain't making no, the pay is like not what he makes. You feel me?
Right.
But he like, man, I got you. I'll go over there and do the shift. Like, don't trip, bro. I got it. like a relationship. But this just runs around the city shit on the daily with all kind of the stars, people that are up. Like, but that's a relationship. Some people I know, if they running with all the top, people in the industry doing shit for them, it will be beneath them to come and go do a shift. You know what I mean?
So based on good
So that's
relations,
relationships.
that was you got
People you can
that
count on and that reciprocate.
right.
Because like everybody want to take.
Yeah, that's the same as having good credit. You know what I'm saying? Having them good relationships. And one thing I was told, I wanted somebody wanted me to ask you this question since you laced in this area. The the difference or DBA and LLC, pros and cons, and why would a person get this before that and that before that? DBA, LLC.
So with anything like in business and life, that everybody has their idea or their perspective. You got all these job life coaches and all this business coaches and all this stuff going on now, right? I only can attest to what I see work better for me and what I advise my clients. Like, so it's a thing. I don't know what that is that everybody feels like I got an LLC. I got an LLC. And they run out and they get these LLCs and they do all this stuff. Now, I understand at the time when the little money was popping off and people needed to get their bread to do whatever. Okay, I got that. But this was happening before that and after that. I think it's just the thing. Like if you have an LLC, you're solidified. But people take your money, your 500 to 13, because that's pretty much what it costs to create an LLC. Or some people go online and try to do it themselves. But even when I find with that, you got to pay people to do what they do, because then they come back to us when it comes time to file their tax or whatever, and the structure wasn't correct when they did it. So, but that's another story. But what I advise, clients, because I've had clients that got this LLC and they've been having it for years and they did nothing with it, and they get this letter. Damn, why I owe $1,600? And I'm like, what you mean? Like, and they show me the letter. Well, because you ain't pay that $800 you gotta pay yearly on that LLC. But I didn't even do no business on it. Or da 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 da. Okay, but they still want their bread because you still have an LLC.
Right.
And then they think, oh, well, because it's not to the federal government, it's to the state. But a lot of people think they're one and the same. They just think taxes is just all federal. But it's two different entities. But I tell people, like, if you're not gonna doing a business where you're not gonna be making money or having people you gotta pay on your payroll, where you got a 1099 them at the end of the year and different stuff like that. If you don't, what they say now, if you don't have motion going in your business, then why not just get a DBA until you make money, solidify your business, and it's popping, to where that $800 that you gotta pay, you're gonna make the money for it.
Okay, and the DBA is what's the abbreviation for that? And that's basically a what? Because I think the whole world know what an LLC is. Like you said, everybody wanted to go grab an LLC during this particular time.
Yeah. It's doing business as.
Okay.
It's like what you're doing business as your company, and then you just go like down to the city. It's just at a city level.
Okay. Instead of state.
And federal, because the LLC is going to be federal and state.
Okay. So the DBA is at a city level.
Depending on what state you in.
Oh, and do the DBA cost like the LLC? Because I know LLC state to state. You know what I'm saying?
I believe now, like the DBA, because I do create LLCs now for the businesses that I'm operating, but DBA probably like $100 or some dollars.
Okay.
Probably so, just to, and then at the end of the year, if they send you some regarding that, it's just gonna be want to know how much money you made. If you didn't make no money, you just sign that off to the city of finance, like I didn't make any money. And then send it back, and then it's good. But
hey, look, y'all, Shout out Wallow. Shout out Gilly. $1 million worth of game, but we getting $1 billion worth of game right now. You hear me? On everything.
Yeah, man.
Lacing
Yeah.
your chucks, your boots, your stiletto, whatever you wear, lacing them or everything.
It's all easy, man. It's really easy. Like I said, everything is just right there. Well, I mean, people spend countless of hours on TikTok and Instagram and whatever they own. You know, um, if you really want to do something, just go look it up. It's just right there.
Way it's at the tip of our fingertips
Man.
more so than it was back then.
Easy.
YouTube it teach you anything.
YouTube University. That's YouTube University, man.
Oh, that part.
But like, man, it's crazy. Inglewood is like, it's a small city, but it's big. You know, cause like we never met each other. You know, never ran into you or nothing like that. And it's, full circle. We here now, but like it's cool. You know, you doing your stuff and like,
Likewise, or I wouldn't even heard, you know what I'm saying? Other than our communities, you know what I'm saying? I'm hearing a Devo because of other reasons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's dope. That's doper than the sack from the 80s.
Yeah, I had to tap in with my young homies. What's up, Munchie B? What's up with that? They like, okay, yeah, he's solid. So yeah,
On
pull
everything.
up.
Give everybody your handles where they can find you at. Instagram, YouTube channel, because they go out to tap into Unorthodox Entrepreneurs, man. And then, hold on, your book, when they go look for your book, what's the author name? Is it Devo or is it?
Nah, it's Pamela Johnson. You know,
Okay.
I'm not hiding no more from nobody. You know, it's Pamela Johnson, but
She said no more. I'm weak.
so yeah, it's just Unorthodox Entrepreneur. You can go to Barnes and Nobles, Target, Walmart, anywhere, your local books. Well, the small mom and pops, you probably have to order it through them. But, you can go to any bookstores.
Hey, for the homies in the pen, cause they be effing with me, bro. The homies on the 4 yard, and y'all about to parole in like 2 years. Get your game up. You feel me? Grab the book, come home. Well, no. Grab the book, get your blueprint together, then come home, execute it. It's all in the book. You know what I'm saying?
I was thinking about that because I got somebody who does that, and I was thinking about, because he was telling me he could put it on the list of his books, and I could go to, inside and speak and stuff now because I'm able to do that. I'm able to go in there now. So,
I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to get that squared away right now too.
yeah, so he has an avenue on that, but I was just like, I know like people that I still communicate with, my little bros, my homies. I don't really use homies no more, but
Little bros.
so I'm gonna say my little bros. They interested. They talk to me, and the ones that got the book, because when they want the book, I make them order it. I ain't send nobody a copy, because if you really want it and you gonna read it, you don't get one of your little bras on the phone and have them ordered or whatever you got to do, because then I'm gonna know you serious, and then we can discuss it and we can move on. We can discuss the book and move on from there. But is there a lot of people like in there that's like serious, like trying to, like from what you heard, that want to on the financial aspects of it?
Oh yeah. I believe so. Cause they ain't nothing but time. You know what I mean? And then look, this might be like an oxymoron, right? Cause well, it ain't cool for me to say this now because I'm supposed to be removed or whatever. But I used to hate when people go to jail try to behave, right? Because I feel like if you doing all this shit you trying to do in jail, be a good dude, you reading books, you calling your girl, your mom standing touch now, you wearing glasses, trying to look studious, going to court. If you did all the shit you was doing in jail on the streets, you wouldn't even be in jail. But you got people that go to jail now. They trying to square it up or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Bible.
Yeah, they catch a case and turn holy. They into the good book. Or turn Muslim, take their Sahara, whatever. More power to them. But you know what I'm saying? But when they get to the pen, people lock in. They try to figure some shit out. Like, what's my next move? I've been down for 15. I need to come home and, you know what I'm saying? And then, despite what people think about me and Nipsey Hussle, what I give him his credit, After he passed, everybody wanted to start a business. Like, and he inspired people. So, you know what I mean? So now you got people more business minded. You know what I'm saying? So I think, hell yeah, your book could cater to the penitentiary for sure. For sure. See, at the time when I was going to jail a whole lot, and then when I was in prison, I was trying to read urban legend books and shit, like about get rich and you like, you know what I'm saying, all that little shit and shit like that. Or I read like 48 Laws of Power or whatever. But now, if I was where I was at, my mind state right now, and I was still going back and forth, yo, book could be a must grab. You know what I'm saying? But I think, hell yeah, I think they ready for it behind the walls for sure. More so than the homies on the streets. You don't think so?
I don't know. That's why I was wondering if it would be, even though some value to really go in there and do that.
Oh yeah, no, for
I don't
sure.
like doing shit that I'm gonna just be spending my wheels. Like if they ain't gonna utilize it or whatever, even if they don't pay me to go in there, it still ain't worth my time.
Nah, I'm gonna be headed towards I don't know about no prisons, probably some juvenile halls, and I don't know if they ready for that in juvenile hall though. But yeah, if your book reach these prisons, you know what I'm saying, you come and holler at our peers behind the walls, I think it'd be straight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm just trying to create some success stories off of it.
That part.
That's gonna be the main highlight for me. Is some people who like, yeah, I read your book and I have people like even entrepreneurs already tell me like, man, I read that and this part stuck out to me, right? And I was like, okay, okay, I'm on the right path.
Hey, nah, you gonna have some people they go they go say they go consider you they mentor like you do with what's his name? How you say his name? You said Robert. Is it start with an R? You said it was your mentor. The book, the old dude with the
Oh, Richard Branson.
Richard Branson. So you gonna be somebody Richard Branson in a minute though. You feel me?
Yeah. Well, my whole thing is though, and I can go in there, but I like you said, this is my main the book and just really in everything that I do because of where I come, because of where we come from.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to like let the up and coming know, like right now, and that's why I do. I went to a couple colleges and spoke. This was before the book was out. Like they'll call me to go and I went to a high school. But my main thing is because starting out and I didn't know. Like now when I go in these rooms, like now in today's time, it's no excuse. Back before, you used to have to get all tight ass and try to look a certain part and try to, you could do anything nowadays and just fucking just be you. You can just be you because and that's what I'm trying to convey to them. Like, because it's mostly they want to be hip, they want to look cool, they want to look, and I'm with all that. But today, like you can go in these rooms and in these offices and be who you are,
Right.
like for real. And you it wasn't that before. You used to have to try to go and
Suit and
get all
tie.
tight ass and stuff
Yeah,
and
right,
do
right.
all that. Yeah, but now long as you go in there and you know what you're talking about and you got the knowledge and your product, you got everything down, you can, and I just want to convey that to, the youth. Like it's no excuses now. Like it's a none.
Off the rip. Nah, shit easier than what it used to be, y'all. So finish giving them your handles
What it's
where
just
they can find you.
Unorthodox Entrepreneur, as it says on
That's your Instagram
yeah, that's
or
my Instagram, my TikTok, all that. I don't use much. And then I got the other one is Svengali, ENT. That's what
Bengalis. You gotta spell that for sure.
SVEGALI.
Okay.
Svengali.
Yeah, that part. Though that got any meaning to it?
Oh my God.
No, for real. I gotta ask. What's
um.
the significance? Because it sounds like that's supposed to mean something.
So Svengali, somebody called me that like a long ass time ago, because I was a person that they would call when they pretty much like needed anything. It could be from corporate to street or whatever.
Okay.
And I kind of could put little stuff together and put pieces together, put people together. I think that's pretty much in my little small circle. That's what we all do.
Basically, what I described earlier when I introduced her.
Svengali is you know how they got the puppet master?
Mm-hmm.
So it's that person that's up top pulling the strings.
Okay. She calling plays like a quarterback for sure. Everything. No Aaron Rodgers. He left the Packers. We ain't talking about him. But hey, look.
Aaron Rodgers need to lead a whole.
What? He need to just cancel Christmas.
Yeah, he need to lead a whole NFL.
Hold on, you got a team?
Hang it up. And I'm saying proudly, Washington Redskins.
Oh, you still saying Redskins, so you an OG fan. I never met a Redskins fan in my life. That's
I knew
crazy.
you was gonna go there too.
I don't know where you find that from. I don't even know how
And
you became a fan.
you know my second team?
Oh.
Any team that beat the Cowboys.
Oh shit. Inglewood Muggs is a Cowgirls fan. This shit crazy. That's crazy. I know the Packers spanked them.
My second, they my second favorite team. Any team that beat them fools.
He been a fan since 1970. Hey, look. Before we get up out of here, I'm gonna say this. I don't respect Bloods that's 49er fans because it seems like y'all fans for the color. You just, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Big Bisco because I have to quiz you and you a real fan. But the rest of y'all, I don't know, man. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why y'all fans. Y'all just game bangers. Y'all just going with the color. But look, man. This the Rich at Heart podcast, man. Y'all can find us anywhere you could click. Spotify, iHeart, Apple Podcast. I'll be at home. Alexa, play Rich at Heart podcast. So you can check us out on Amazon and Rich at Heart podcast on Instagram. My personal little get up MB_ the mayor on Instagram, and my YouTube channel Rich at Heart _TV. And hey, thanks for pulling up like Huggies, man. I appreciate
All
you
the time.
giving us $1 billion worth of game. And just the Rich at Heart podcast. Everybody tap in on tap out.